Nature has given us everything that we need on earth, and trust me, if you're not using nature right now to grow your hair, then you are mistaken. This is proof that our hair is like a plant that needs to be watered, that needs to be properly taken care of. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use 10 different natural herbs to create a super potent hair growth oil that will grow your hair 2 times longer than what it is right now. Trust me, you will see visible results in less than 1 week. This is tested and approved. Without wasting much time, let's go straight forward to today's video. He caused the grass to grow for the cattle and herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. Psalm 104 verse 14, that's our psalm for the day. We'll be using 10 different herbs for this video. I will be dropping their benefits on the screen because there are so many, and because of time I will not be able to say all of them. The first herb that I'll be using is Neem, followed by moringa herb. I used the dry leaf and not the fresh one. I dried it for some days and this is what it looks like. Next, we're using rosemary leaves. This is very good for hair growth and for hair shine. Next, we're going to be using fennel, which is also good for hair growth. The next herb that we are going to be using in this video is hibiscus flower. If you're not new to the channel, you know that I have made a video about this flower before and the benefits. Next, we are going to be using star anise, and star anise, the one that I have here, is already grinded, so feel free to use the fresh one. Next, I'm going to be using cloves. I don't use much cloves because cloves irritates my scalp, so I won't be using much, but feel free to use as much as you can if your hair accepts it, if your scalp accepts it. Next, I'll be using black kalonji seeds, otherwise known as black seed, which is very beneficial to hair growth. The next herb we'll be using is the popular fenugreek. I know that a lot of you will be waiting for this, but yes, this is what we have. Fenugreek, it's quite hard, it's a very hard seed. I tried to crush it, but I couldn't. The next thing we're going to be using is bay leaves. So bay leaves are not just used for cooking alone, they are also used for hair growth. They have a lot of benefits that will help your hair grow. I'm just crushing them with my hands since they are dried and they are easy to crush. Now that we have all our herbs, I'm just going to mix them around. If you have a blender, you can blend at this point, but if you do not, you can still make use of it, just like as I am doing in this video. You're going to be needing a glass jar. Do not use a plastic jar or a rubber jar. If you do not have a glass jar, you can use a wooden jar or a wooden bowl, or you can use a bowl that is metallic or aluminium, but do not use a plastic jar. This is because it's going to melt, because you're going to be putting it in hot water and you do not want that to happen. Put all your herbs inside the jar, yes, all of it, and now it is time for our oils. I'm using olive oil because my hair is high porosity and olive oil is quite good for high porosity. It is quite thick and you want to use thick oils for high porosity hair. Next, I'm going to be putting in a cup of coconut oil because it is also a thick oil and it's good for my hair strands. If you're a low porosity hair girl, you want to use light hair oils like sunflower and jojoba and some other light oils, but do not use thick oils like coconut oils. It's going to be hard to penetrate into your hair. Once we're done with that, I'm going to mix it all up, and now we'll be going straight to double boiling method. We'll be using the double boiling method for this process. There are two methods of making this hair oil. First method is the infusion method, and the second method is the double boiling method. The double boiling method is used for when you want to make your oil very quick. Okay, you do not have the time, maybe your oil just got finished and you cannot wait. The infusion method can be used when you are not in a hurry. You can just infuse, just keep it, you don't need to put it on fire, just keep it in a cool dark place and it will still work. But you can infuse for as long as 1 week to 1 month or even 3 months. You can also double boil and also infuse. Okay, so what you have to do is to just put it in a water in a pot or a bigger bowl and then put it on fire. Leave it for 15 to 30 minutes, and that's all. I brought it down and left it to cool till the next day. That is, I kept it for 24 hours when I dropped it down from the stove, and this is what it's looking like. It is super green. Trust me, I didn't add any extra color. This is all the color from the herbs. Yes, the moringa and the neem will give it this natural green color, which I absolutely love. The oil is looking dark already. Okay, so you might be wondering why some of these hair oils look this color. It's because of the moringa and the neem that we added to it. Trust me, the smell of this is very good. It was smelling quite nice, but I understand that it might be irritating to some people. So if you're having challenge with the smell of this oil, you can add in peppermint oil, or you can slice the back of orange or lemon and infuse it into the oil. It's going to help tone down the smell of the oil. Next thing is to drain it out. After infusing, I kept it for 1 day and then I drained it out. I'm not going to be draining everything out because I want to use the remaining oil to create a hair butter. So no matter how you make it, it's all fine. You can still do it this method. You can drain everything out, or you can still use your remaining one to do a hair butter. All you have to do is to just put in melted shea butter inside and you are good to go. I'm just going to press out all that oil from the herbs and I'll transfer it into my hair applicator bottle. I didn't mention earlier, but the herbs that we are using will be according to your hair needs. So it's not a must that you have to use all the 10 herbs that I use. You can use less than that, and you can use even more than that. You can use amla if amla is close to where you are, but where I am right now there's no amla, so I didn't use amla. But you can use amla, you can use other herbs. Right now I'm just adding in some or leftover oil that I have. This is fenugreek, cloves and rosemary alone that I infuse in this oil, so I'm just adding it to this so that my oils will just be in one bottle. Next thing, I'm transferring it into the applicator bottle. This is what I'll be using on my hair, on my scalp, and until it gets exhausted. It's quite much, so I'm just going to transfer the remaining into another bottle and keep it. Feel free to add in dry rosemary into this oil. Is quite good. It will also help with the smell. It will help to tone down the smell. You can also include hair oils like castor oil and other oils. I'll be listing out different kinds of oils on the screen that you can use in case you don't find olive oil or coconut oil. Coconut oil is quite expensive. Pure organic coconut oil is quite expensive. So if you do not have access to that, you can also use other hair oil. You can use avocado oil and any other oil you find around. This is what it's looking like at this point, and we are done. The oils are ready to be used, and trust me, the smell is quite good. Like I've said before, if you're not okay with the smell, just go ahead and add a back of lemon, or you can get peppermint oil from any store around you, and it will tone down the smell. This is the remaining herbs that I have inside my glass jar, and like I said, I'm just going to be adding shea butter into it and use it for my hair butter. Thank you so much for watching to this point. If you found value and if you learned anything from this video, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment for me in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.